How's it going, everybody? This is Willie with Legacy Discoveries, and I don't know how else to really say this other than as blunt as what it already is. That I'm very much so losing focus and losing interest in keeping this going on Facebook in particular. Considering the amount of BS that I keep coming across and stuff, and it's all got to do with that AI. It's making absolutely, it's rendering miracles as something unbelievable and fairy tale ish and stuff like that. And I realize that for the majority of you who watch this, Sasquatch is absolutely fairy tale and make believe to the majority of all of you. This is not something that my team or myself personally considers to be fairy tale, considering the amount of evidence that we've been able to dig up ourselves and the amount of activity that takes place just out the door right here. We've casted footprints, we've collected hair, we've collected gifts, many gifts. We've had very incredible experiences regarding Mindspeak, where I have one team member ask a question and another team member receives the answer without even being involved or even knowing that we were even asking a question and stuff. And this has happened time and time again, considering the fact that this is all unknown to us. So everything is taken with a grain of salt, but it is clear as a bell every time that we experience a miracle here. And Facebook is, I have a hard time looking at Facebook as nothing more than a joke now. It's all a joke, and it always has been too. I mean, it's a terrible thing to say, considering that it's the main platform that I use to stay in connection with people, to or to stay in contact with people, friends, family, those who want to learn and stuff and are serious about it. But it has also been the biggest tool to silence us, considering the fact that they don't care what is true. Facebook doesn't care what is true. You might disagree with that and say, oh, what about the fact checkers and stuff? Well, let's also remember that the fact checkers were just coming up with stuff right out of their rear end too, in order to silence you or throw you in Facebook jail and stuff like that. I mean, I've had enough. I've had enough. I know what we are experiencing here is genuine. I know what we're experiencing here is real. It just makes it so frustrating, because the more and more this AI wants to play in on this and stuff, and the more and more people that are claiming that they have the holy grail of Sasquatch evidence and stuff, and it's just another AI generated video and stuff. AI has made everything unbelievable now. It has taken the significance out of anything that is miraculous or significant, like any sort of significance for that matter, is rendering it null and void and useless. And it is so funny how many people, oh, well, I saw on Facebook this and everything. Is like, oh, okay, so you're obtaining everything through basically lies. There's nothing to trust anymore. And that's the biggest problem. We can't trust anything. We can't even trust our own friends anymore. The saddest part about it, too, is that this Facebook AI BS nonsense is also making it to where I look even more and more crazy to the rest of my family who still has yet to have any sort of belief in the matter or the subject. It's just making me out to be much more of a clown. And that's the whole point of it. It's the whole point. So, as much as everybody is worshiping their new god, I don't want a damn thing to do with it. I don't want it touching my bank account. I don't want it recognizing my face. I don't want it learning my style of music. I don't want it knowing me whatsoever. Why would I want something like that? It's literally, what would you call it? I mean, it is blasphemous. I know that. It is severely blasphemous. And it's a monster. For everybody out there who doesn't believe in monsters, they're holding one in their hand. So, I'm gonna keep the Facebook page open, but I'm not gonna nearly post as much. I'm not gonna nearly utilize it as much unless somebody needs to get a hold of any member of the team or myself or anything like that. So from here on out, you guys, I'm just sticking with YouTube. I can't do anything crazy off of my phone and stuff, as all of my followers know. I record everything as I see it, when I see it, so we all can get fresh insight on something, and sometimes it turns out to be something completely, natural, like, oh, a dog knocked this over or something like that and everything, and the truth is the truth. And that's the whole point of legacy discovery, is to experience, explore, and share the truth. Nothing but. So if we are chasing something that turns out not to be true, then tough luck. It's not true. Let everybody know it's not true and stuff. But we've been experiencing truths that are much more wild than any sort of make-believe BS and stuff like that. So I'm very happy with my team. I'm very happy with where we're going. I'm very happy with what we have done. And I would hope that other teams out there would see how severe the AI, the blindfold is and stuff. It's to re-blindfold everybody. And we're getting to the truth now, so it's better to confuse people and steer them away from it. Have them say the keywords, I don't know what to believe. I'm not certain about anything, because they're getting all their information from what's feeding it, or feeding them, instead of going out and finding the answers themselves. So I highly advise all the other teams that do watch the Legacy Discovery channel here to be mindful, be careful, because one day it's gonna do something, and it's not gonna be good, and it never has been good. So I'm sure the majority of you who do the research can agree with me that it really weeds out all of the people that just don't want anything to do with it. It weeds out, you know, weeds out everybody but those who actually think and know that there is something strange going on. So, like I said, be cautious. God bless. Stay squatchy. Stay away from AI.